So we're looking at question 1b. It says two positive numbers are in the ratio 3 to 4. The sum of thrice the first number and twice the second number is 68. Find the smaller number. So we do not know what those numbers are. We say let the positive numbers be x and y. So we take the first statement that they are in the ratio of 3 to 4. So we say x over y is equals to 3 over 4. Okay, we can rearrange this to mean that by the time we cross multiply, 3 takes y, x takes 4, x times 4 gives us 4x. So 4x is equals to 3y. So we can rearrange this to be 4x minus 3y is equals to 0. Let's call this equation 1. Now let's read carefully. The question clearly tells us that the sum of thrice the first number, x is the first number, and twice the second is 68. So basically, the same thing as saying 3x plus 2y is equals to 68. So we have 3x plus 2y is equals to 68. So let's call this equation 2. So this is equation 2. Good. Now let's take a look at it. We said the sum of 3 times the first number, which is x, and 2 times the second number, which is y, is equals to 68. So we have formulated our equations accurately. This is a simultaneous equation. So we just proceed and solve it as we will solve a normal simultaneous equation. So I would say, so let's see, we need to eliminate, okay, I'm interested in eliminating x. So what can I do to make the coefficient of x in both equation 1 and equation 2 to be the same? I will multiply equation 1 by 3, then multiply equation 2 by 4. So if we do this, 2 goes into everything in equation 1. So that is 4x minus 3y equals to 0. Okay, that is actually should be 3. Okay, so let's open this. So this is basically equation 1 times 3. So let's open this up. 3 times 4x gives us 12x. 3 times minus 3y gives us minus 9y. 3 times 0 is 0. So this gives us equation 3. Good. Now let's multiply equation 2 by 4. Let's see what that gives us. So it means everything in equation 2 will be multiplied by 4, 3x, okay, plus 2y is equals to 68. So that is equation 2 times 4. So let's open this up and see what we get there. So we have 4 times 3x gives us 12x. 4 times 2y gives us 8y. Then we have 4 times 68, which gives us 272. Let's call this equation 4. Good. So we have two equations where the coefficients of x are the same, 12 here, 12 here. So we can conveniently eliminate it. Okay, so I will say, to eliminate this, I will simply say equation equation 4 minus equation 3 good. So 12x minus 12x is eliminated. Now I have 8y let's write it out, minus 9y, okay, which will now give us, okay, let's see then, 272 minus 0, which will give us 272. So here we have 17y. Okay, let's take it in bits. So 8y plus 9y is equals to 272. So in essence, we have 8y plus 9y will give us 17y. So we have 17y is equals to 272. So therefore, we see that y must give us 272 over 17. So we basically divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 17 there. So this gives us y is equals to 16. So y is equals to 16. How do we obtain x? We can use any of our equations to obtain x. However, we use equation 1 because it contains the simplest terms. So write from equation 1, we know that 4x minus 3y is equals to 0. So substituting for y, we say 4x minus 3, 16 is equals to 0. So which gives us 4x minus 3 times 16 will give us 48. Okay, which gives us 0. So basically, 4x is equals to 48. So what do? We divide both sides of this equation by the coefficient of x, in this case, which is 4. So the coefficient of x is 4, so we have 4x over 4 is equals to 48 over 4. 4 cancels 4. 4 here. 4 into 48 will give us 12. So therefore, x is equals to 12. So we've been able to obtain the values of the positive number. Y is 16, x is 12. Let's take a look at it. We say find the smaller number. Clearly, the smaller number is 12. So therefore, the smaller number equals to 12. So we've been able to solve this question. So this is how you approach questions, transforming each line of the statement into appropriate equations and proceeding to solve it as required.